And we're live. And we live. Hello, hello, hello. Ah, it's been a while. I look extra shiny because of the light. I'm sorry about that. Maybe we can adjust that. Can we adjust it? Does it look a little bit better? It does look a little bit better. Hello. I thought that I would pop in online. Because why not, right? Because why not? I got my ukulele out because it's been a long time since I've played it. So let's tune it because I haven't done it. A little out of tune. Maybe a lot of out of tune. Good evening, my beautiful people. We're back. And it's Saturday night. And I'm bored. Thought I would whip out the ukulele a little bit. Sounds alright. Probably we'll have to retune it. Because for some reason, I might have to change strings on that ukulele because I mean they're alright, but I kind of don't like how they sound. I mean they're okay. They okay, right? But I might have to change strings. Oh, someone just commented under my track. Oh, thanks. So I've been reading comments and, just trying to keep up with, everybody and whatnot. And it's been fun. I like having a conversation with, the people that watch the videos, the reaction videos. I love reading the comments, For example, if we talk about a new, group or anything, and I really do enjoy reading, kind of the backstories and kind of like a little bit about the groups, right? How the fans, right, see them. So that's always been fun and interesting to me. So I'm like, I was reading, there have been like a few comments under some of the videos, like long paragraphs for me to read, and it's just been crazy and ridiculous. But I love it, and I love reading all of it, and it's like, wow, there's so much. Like, there's so much, like, so many good track suggestions on everything, and so that's been fun. So, let's see. Let's actually share the live stream. Let's see what's happening. Hello, hello. I don't know if you can hear that outside, but someone's calling for their dog outside. And I'm like, what? You're like, what? Let's share the live stream. Twitter. Let's share it on Twitter. Come hang out. I'm live right now. I have no friends. uh, let's share it on Twitter. Okay. So let's see if any people join. I love doing live streams. Love your reactions. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I have the chat there on the screen there. So, hi. Thank you. I love that you watch my reaction videos. So yeah, I thought that, you know, I would pop in online because it's a Saturday night, at least here, and I am very extremely bored. I have no plans. I kind of was, you know, messing around with the piano. I was trying to set up OBS, you know, for future live streams, you know, maybe if we wanted to, you know, like recreate some music or talk about music, you know, like during a live stream. So I was trying to set up that, and yeah, that's about it. I've been watching a lot of Netflix. I've been working a lot, because a lot of you may know that I have a normal job like normal people do. So I had a lot to do this past week, and I still managed to upload, you know, at least, how many videos did we upload? 4 videos? 4 or 5? 4? I don't even know. So we uploaded like 4 or 5 videos this week, which was crazy intense because of me working like 12 hours a day. And yesterday I worked for 15 hours. So that was a little exhausting, but you know, but it's all right. You know, it's Saturday. I've slept. I've had my beauty sleep. You know, and I've rested well. I've eaten well. I have done my skincare. I have watched some Netflix. Been catching up with Netflix, right? Been watching a lot of, you know, shows and everything. So, and then I still managed to have a little piano practice, you know, here and there, at least, you know, 20-30 minutes a day, which is, you know, more than enough. You know, for me, when it comes to practicing instruments, you know, whether that is bass, guitar, you know, now ukulele too, piano, you know, everything. If I can get, you know, at least an hour a day, or 2 hours a day, you know, kind of split, I think that is enough. But yeah. Also, for those of you that didn't know or don't know, I released a track recently, which is a pinned video on my channel if you want to see that, but it's, you know, out everywhere. So in case if you want to check that out. So that is that. I am still doing the 5 videos a week, which is fun because there's a lot to react to. There's a lot to talk about. Also, y'all know, as much as I, you know, love all the groups that we react to and all the music that we watch and talk about, you know, and kind of pinpoint details, you know, y'all know my love for BTS is endless. So Map of the Soul 7, I'm super excited about, you know, Map of the Soul 7, and BTS's latest, you know, upcoming comeback. Hi Sylvia. And yeah, now, so been excited about that, been excited about Black Swan, been excited about Interlude Shadow. I know that there are 2 versions for Black Swan, that there's the contemporary version for the art film that we watched yesterday, and then there's the kind of released, kind of the single version, right? which is out, you know, Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. So I will be recording a reaction video to the single version tomorrow. Dreamcatcher is doing a comeback. Definitely. I'm checking that out as well. I'm checking that as well. Because someone mentioned it like a couple of videos ago. And I have marked that. So I'm going to follow up on that as well. And watch that too. So tomorrow we are reacting to Black Swan, the single version, the kind of released, you know, version, album version, which from the comments that I've read on Twitter and everything, that is more kind of hip-hoppy, EDM-ish, as much as I understand, but we shall see. I don't know, I haven't listened to it. Thoughts on Card? Haven't listened, haven't had the chance to, you know, get on it, get on the cardboard. That sounded weird. But I should add it to the list. I should, you know, check out Card, indeed. Because I've seen that name, you know, around, like, on YouTube, and I've seen that name. Do I like Lana Del Rey? I do like Lana Del Rey a lot, yes. Haven't seen her live, but I do enjoy her music. I think that she has very, very unique voice. Yeah. Man. Also, speaking of BTS, because we kind of ended with BTS, right? I also ordered Map of the Soul 7, the entire set, so all 4 versions. So we're probably gonna do a live stream on Map of the Soul 7 and me kind of unboxing Map of the Soul 7, the entire set. So when that, you know, gets sent to me, because for some reason, you know, I checked like, and that comes to any group that, you know, I tend to buy albums, you know, for. And it's weird checking the prices out, because some places where you get albums from, the prices for the albums are like really like good prices, you know, per album and everything, or a set or anything, but then the shipping is ridiculous. And then when the price for the album is a little bit higher, then the shipping is a little bit less. So it's kind of like, it doesn't really matter. I listened to Lana Del Rey all today and felt relaxed and happy. Yeah, she tends to do that. She tends to do that. Was there in Italy a BTS album is 45 euros? Here in Latvia, one BTS album will cost you about 55 euros. Which is crazy. Because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy the albums here, but then I was like, ugh, you know, it is a lot. It definitely is a lot. Because, like, I got Map of the Soul 7 on Weebly for 100 euros, the entire set with shipping. So, yeah. So that's 4 albums versus 1. Oh, which versions did you get? Or which albums did you get? So what have been, if you have bought albums recently, what albums did you get recently, if you bought any? I bought ATEEZ, both versions, and Red Velvet Psycho. Oh, those are good choices. Good choices. I was also checking out the ATEEZ album. I was like, should I get it? Should I not? Because I'm very picky when it comes to buying albums, you know, because I'm making a collection, and, you know, I'm very, very picky, you know, what artists I put in there. So, because I really have to, you know the group, or know the group enough to be like, yeah, that's something. I want to add that. Yeah, Velvet Psycho is also cool. I want to learn piano, but I don't have a piano. Haha. It's difficult. It will really depend. You know, I feel like if you have some... Oh, it's okay. Thanks for hanging out, Sylvia. Cheers. For piano, I feel like if you have some music background, like if you play instruments already, it might be a little bit easier, maybe, to kind of get the idea how things work. But overall, you know, any instrument that you learn, whether that's guitar, piano, drums, you know, any wind instruments, anything, like, the difficulty is pretty much the same. It's more of how you approach practicing and learning, and you know, because when I had students, right, when I was teaching guitar, you know, I had a lot of students, you know, asking, you know, like, how do you do it, how is it possible? And I'm like, and I was like, you know, I was telling them, you know, it takes time, because, you know, you cannot learn instrument, you know, the ability to play something good, you know, in one day. It doesn't happen in one day, so it takes time. It takes patience, you know, how much time you are willing to put into, you know, practicing, you know, and the effort that you are willing to put into, you know, practicing and learning. So, you know, it doesn't really matter what instrument you play. The difficulty level is pretty equal. It's just how you approach the learning. If that makes any sense. All right. But I feel like if you do have some musical background, it might be a little bit easier to understand, you know, how things work. But overall, it's equally difficult. Let's see. I got my ukulele too. And I gotta tune it. Let's tune it. Let's see. Okay. I'm not a very good ukulele player. I know some chords, but I have to, you know, learn more chords on the ukulele. Any other questions? I'm happy to answer questions. Hey. There's something I must do for future I don't know the lyrics, but something like that. I don't know. I have to learn more. I have to learn ukulele more. So yeah. Da 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 da. Hey, yeah. What shall we talk about? So yeah, I've been, checking out a lot of cool groups and music and artists, and as I said, I am making, a music collection, and kind of picking out, things that I feel resonated with me, like the music resonated with me very much. And in a lot of videos, I have said that I collect vinyls. I started out, collecting vinyls, and I enjoy the music on vinyl more. Not because of that vintage kind of aspect, of vinyl, and vinyl being a very trendy thing, right now, but more of the fact that I feel like vinyl has been everlasting, right? And I've just enjoyed the sound on vinyl better. It gives, it just, gives more attitude, and kind of like the mixing on vinyl, on a good vinyl, a mixing, like the mastered and mixed track on vinyl will be different than it will be on a CD, or the digital, version of the song. So, and I've always enjoyed, the mixing and mastering on vinyls for some reason. I don't know. And that is how I, started out collecting vinyls. Started out with Michael Jackson's Thriller, which is a classic, right? And then, as I play in a reggae band, I got a Bob Marley vinyl. Then I have Prince vinyls, and so on. And the last vinyl that I got actually was Ed Sheeran's vinyl for the Divide album, which I didn't like the mix and master on for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm seeking, and especially now as we are doing a lot of, K-pop reactions, and, and talking, music about, these girl groups and boy groups, and just artists, and just Korean artists in general. It's rare to find vinyl within Korean music, Korean mainstream music. So I'm like seeking, cause I remember talking on a live stream. I don't remember whether that was on. I think it was actually on Twitter. It was a Twitter live stream, and I mentioned, that I was checking out, like if Korean pop artists, had vinyls released and everything, and there have been a few. There aren't a lot, but there are a few, and one of them that kind of spoke to me was IU's vinyl, and I was kind of digging around, what is it, and everything like that, and then I found out that this vinyl was released in 500 copies only, and it was released within her fan club and whatnot, and someone was selling that vinyl on eBay for $1,000. That person lived in Australia, and they were selling, their vinyl, their IU vinyl, one of the 500 copies, on eBay for $1,000. I almost bought it, which is crazy. But then I kind of thought, do I really need it, and, I'm still in search, whether Dreamcatcher releases a vinyl, whether Mamamoo releases a vinyl, right? BTS releases a vinyl, GOT7 releases vinyl. Anybody that we have spoken about, if they will or have released a vinyl, I will buy it. That's a fact. Also, I have to check out. Some other, music stores where I'm buying music from usually, and I want to get a few more albums. I want to try finding. I know that it is difficult to find the Dreamcatcher albums from the Nightmare series, right? So an end of Nightmare series. So those mini albums, like the first 3, actually first 2. It's very, very difficult to find them, but I'm trying to. So if you have a spare copy for the Dreamcatcher Nightmare series, I will be happy to buy it from you. And yeah, so I want to kind of complete, those Nightmare series there. And of course, yeah, Tease has an album. Also, Stray Kids have a new album. And we haven't reacted to Stray Kids. Or we have reacted to Stray Kids. No, we have not reacted to Stray Kids. So we have to do that as well. And I saw that they had an album recently as well. I also want to get a Mamamoo album. So I have to check out that. So Moo-Moos, if you're watching this, where can I get Mamamoo albums? That would help a lot. Because I usually get music, like BTS stuff I get, off of Weebly, which is their official store. And for other artists like the Dreamcatcher, Eric Nam albums that I have, and everything, I usually get those off of Music Korea. Which is not sponsored, I'm just saying, because those are kind of, the sites that I've trusted so far with my money. And, and the service and the delivery has been pretty good. So that is that. What else? What else? I don't know. So yeah, I've been working a lot, but we still managed to post quite a few videos this week. I know that there's gonna be a little less work next week, so the uploads won't be too late. And yeah, that. Also, I should probably, I really kind of want to do more track arrangements and kind of covers, and even just making beats for music. So if you have any song ideas which you want for me to arrange or make a track for, or a cover where I sing, you can always leave those down below there in the comments, because y'all know I always read the comments because I'm very interested in what you all have to say, right? And it's interesting to read all of your thoughts. It's interesting to read all of your suggestions and just kind messages overall. All of you have been super, super nice from whichever fandom you are from, whether you're in Insomnia, whether you are an ARMY, whether you are a Moo-Moo, right? And so on. So it's been fun, and it will be fun, and I love hanging out with all of you, and I love talking to all of you, and having this conversation and moment of appreciation, right? Because I do appreciate new music, and I always seek for new music, and it's like new music always motivates me to do something more, right? It motivates me to learn more, and motivates me to continue doing what I do, and and kind of starts this kind of a chain of inspiration, right, to make, you know, my own music and just continue in general, right? Because I have mentioned this a lot, you know, like writer's block when you are a creative person is real, and it happens, and it's been happening for me personally. It's been happening for a very, very long time. So writer's block, you know, and it's like I can't write anything. Like, I have no ideas. I'm not inspired, you know, and it's it's a thing. It happens, but it's okay. It's fine. I feel like you know, I'm not stressing out about it, you know, because I know that it will pass. I just have to keep, you know, doing and just going and learning and playing, you know, music and playing instruments and learning and talking to all of you and making videos and just listening to a lot of cool stuff. And yeah, and I know that it will pass, and then there will be some great creations coming out. I know that I have a lot, like, sketches, you know, recorded, like, on my phone. I have like sketches and beat sketches, like, on my computer. Like, there's a lot, you know, that I have already prepped, but I don't know where to go with it. I don't know what to do with it. So it's kind of, you know, that kind of a state, you know, of creativity, what's been happening up in this house. So so eventually, sometime, you know, but you know, it's all right. It's fun. And yeah, wow, we've been blabbing for about 33 minutes already. I guess I will go practice. Yeah. But before that, let's have an honorary jelly baby. Because y'all know I love my jelly babies. So there you go, one for you. For all of you, you can all take a piece of jelly babies. And I'll have a jelly baby. I like the green ones. Or then there are also the kind of pale yellow white ones, which are delicious. And these are, I think that these are made in Italy. Some bougie candies. Right? Am I right? Are these made in Italy? GMO free. Okay. GMO free. Some Italian candy. Cause I'm that bougie, I guess. I don't know. But, you know, thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you tomorrow with another reaction video on BTS's album release, or the release of Black Swan that's been posted on Apple Music and Spotify, which is more familiar with the BTS sound that we are familiar of, as far as I know of. I haven't listened to it yet, but we will talk about it. We will, you know, do that. And yeah, y'all know how I usually end my video, so always remember to be good, be kind, rock and roll, and I'll see y'all tomorrow with another video. Cheers!